Okay, so I fucked up and started uploading the last one. I'm gonna have to change the privacy settings so that it doesn't get uh, too much attention before it's time, because I'm way ahead of where I'm at uploading wise. Emily Laser Princess Pink Raccoon just had another encounter with the X's little cadre of transphobes outside. It'd be so nice to be able to have a cigarette and actually relax. You know, it's kind of maybe a little less Dutchy. Yeah, so season 3, episode 10, amends. Eh. Returning to the angel stuff again. No wonder I think the show is best from season 4 on. Even though the mayor is my favorite big bad evil guy, there's little to no angel stuff after this season. He's boring. He's just boring. I'm sorry. Nothing against the actor. He has proven to have an adorable sense of humor about himself and his status as a celebrity in the intervening years since this happened. And I think that's wonderful. But the character just... And he got his own like spin-off series. It's bizarre. That accent. There's a reason I watch so many Irish YouTubers, and hearing Angel's attempted brogue just grates my nerves. I love the Irish accent. I can't help it. For years I was told that my parents were Irish. I don't know, I was adopted. Vamps and Christmas. The show is weird about religion, vague yet insistent. It bothers me. Have I mentioned the school has gigantic lockers? Ours were always like half that size. They were like that big. You know, at one point I took a skateboard and shortened the skateboard to half its normal size to ride to school because we were far enough away that walking was tedious. And so I wanted to skate to school, but I couldn't fit the skateboard in the locker, the full size skateboard. So I had to chop one in half. Oh God, that was funny. It was like literally barely bigger than one of my feet in the end, and you'd see me on it, and it would look like I was like a mannequin being wheeled down the street. It was beautiful. Have I mentioned? Cordy in Aspen. I can't imagine her actually skiing. That's a bizarre image. Oz and the whole werewolf thing, it's like they're trying to thread the needle between Apocalypse and Forsaken game lines. I don't know. Willow doesn't matter till Tara. Get over it, heteros. I'm not sure quite why I had those on the notes connected, but I guess, yeah. It is Oz, as like the werewolves on the show are very strange. They're literally like halfway between the two concepts in a very strange way. Never really got Christmas tree stuff, shopping for them, decorating them, etc. Ew, rune-eyed weirdos doing rituals. Faith has a real old TV. Also, they're clearly supposed to be enemies, her and Buffy. Yeah, their relationship is very strange during this first season with her. And actually, no, beyond that, it does kind of tend to veer into the more standard antagonism for most of the series. Seriously, though, I want to live somewhere there's mansions hidden away like that no one even sees or thinks about, where there's even a vampire can just squat unmolested for years with electricity and all the mod cons. Yeah, that would be cool. Somewhere where you can just like find a house with actual like functional uh, nature that no one even is gonna like harass you for being in. How does Angel's hair change over time as a vamp? Does he crop it that short every day? This is one of those things, you know, like in World of Darkness stuff, in the Vampire Lestat, it's like instant, like the hair just grows back, like boom. They're corpses. They realistically they should not change much, if at all, from minute to minute over the course of a day. You know. Jenny isn't Jenny's ghost, is it? CGI was so bad back then. When people complain about it these days, mine eyes roll freely. Yeah, because this is the shit I grew up with. Yeah, the really terrible CGI. I don't know. You don't get to complain about Uncanny Valley unless you've seen like shit like the fucking was that Mummy movie with the stone guy. Oh, Giles, Buffy, Xander in library office. Why are they all dressed so anachronistically? They look like they're all 1950s stereotypes stylistically. A drunken Valorian layout. I don't know what I was writing here. Does she? I don't know what I wrote there. That was a bizarre sentence. Destiny. Never got that. Don't think it's possible for a person or event to be inevitable. Universe just seems way too capricious for that, assuming there's any sort of consciousness behind it all, which is a bad assumption. It's probably just what scientists say, a mechanistic void full of things that basically work on the basis of impersonal, unintelligent forces. Ah, ugh, enough with the necrophilia dreams. Buffy and her lust for dead flesh. It's disgusting. It's the first, right? That part of the meta narrative, that thing that reappears in season 7 and just kind of disappears when the mayor shows up properly in a few episodes. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but at the same time, the weirdest thing about it is like it was supposed to be done at the end of season 5, and in which case the first would never have come back at all. So it was just like they were lopping out this dangling plot thread in hopes that they like lasted long enough to actually do something with it. I don't know. Little Willie's back. Willow trying to be seductive is cringe. Big argument. Suicidal Angel versus Buffy on the merits of forcing Angel to live despite the imminent risk he poses to literally everyone and his own desire to die. The anti-suicide thing doesn't make any sense to me. People, there should be suicide booths so that we can just get it over with when the society says you're not worthy of having a life. Snow in a place like Sunnydale, you're going to have so many car accidents,